Are you a new pet owner? Did you just get a new puppy? Or do you have an older dog that you are struggling with to get him to do basic commands? Sit, stay, roll over, whatever. Today you are in for a treat. We have Perry here. He is a behavioralist for dogs, and I am excited to see what he will bring to us here at DETV Pet Pawcast.
April, I want you to know I am really happy to be back.
I'm so glad you're happy to be back.
On this segment of the Pet Pawcast.
I am happy to be with you.
And we like what we do. We love our animals. They love us.
They do.
This is all about mutual love.
Yes.
And we're happy to present this program. Yeah, you know, and in a minute, we have another guest joining us.
Yes, I'm excited.
But before, how about your little guest?
Oh, gosh. So, hi, everybody. So this is Jade. Jade is my forever pet. I love her so much. She is 1 year old and she is all of 3 pounds and she acts like she's about 25 pounds. She has a very big personality and I love her immensely. And you see, I put her in these cute little bows, and I want to give a huge shout out to Marley and me for making sure that she stays so cute, guys. So this is my baby, and who's yours?
Oh, this is Rockwood. Okay, so Rock is one of 3. He has 2 other brothers at home.
Okay.
But we brought Rock today
to
say hi to everybody. So
well, he's looking very dapper. Let me just say that. He is so cool. That cut is clean, and look at him.
Yeah.
He looks amazing.
And he enjoys being on TV.
Oh, I think she probably wants to go say hi, but we're not going to do that, and I'll tell you why in a minute.
Well, they met earlier. They met before the show today, and they seemed to do.
She was overzealous.
Yeah,
she was completely overzealous, and now her heart is beating so fast. But so just for context, everyone, I just want to let everyone know, Jade has just come into her heat season, and it has been very trying couple of days for me. I will say I'm very emotionally overwhelmed with this process, and I am learning, how to emotionally deal with her and give her attention and space all at the same time. And because of that, I'm so thrilled that we have our next guest here because I think he's going to be able to teach me a thing or two.
All right, so our guest is, and let's say hello to Perry Larson, and Perry owns and Behavior and Dog Training LLC. And, we've been wanting to have a sort of a dog behavioralist on our program.
Yeah.
And Perry, thanks so much for coming in. We do appreciate you taking time.
You're more than welcome. I'm happy to be there.
And the way your business works is you receive calls from anyone who is interested in either having their dog trained or they have some sort of a behavioral issue, and then you go to them, right?
Correct. So we tend to go to the people with the behavioral issues with their dogs because dogs are environmental and territorial animals. So it's unethical, right, in my experience, 20 plus years, to train a dog out of their environment. For an example, you call me and you say, my dog jumps in the window and barks at every passerby. So how can I rectify that behavior problem if I take your dog out of that environment, place it in a commercial space? You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
It's just unethical and it's not realistic.
Yeah, it removes him from the trigger.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. So you come in and you evaluate the behavior of the dog and the dog's elements, and how does that typically work? Like, what would that look like?
Honestly, the first thing I evaluate is the owner.
Nice.
Me personally. So dogs being pack animals in their hierarchy, which there's different opinions if it still exists with domestic dogs or not. I find through my experience it does. So the owner sets the tone of the dog's behavior, if you will. One of the examples I can give, and I see constantly with so-called aggressive dogs, is when I come to the door, the dog meets me first.
Yeah.
Okay? If the owner meets me first, the dog's behavior is different. Okay? It's about who's leading and who's following.
Okay.
Wow.
So quite often, I'll stop right there, ask the owner, let's back up, retrace our steps, and come to the door first. And in amazement, they see a total different behavior in their dog.
Wow.
That's really interesting. I think I realized as a dog owner, and I've had dogs most of my life, but I think I realized a long time ago that it's it's me influencing sort of what goes on with the dog
Yes.
most of the time versus me thinking like I used to, that for some reason I got a dog who can't be trained, a dog who has bad behavior, is, you know, and actually it's me, and it's all of us, which is why you, in your line of work, I would imagine, you know, you're, like you said, half the time you're working with the with the humans.
This is correct.
Yeah.
So, say 100 years ago,
Yeah.
when we didn't keep dogs as pets, they were working animals, and the relationship was more defined. Now that work or position is dissipated, we're friends now.
Yeah.
And with this friendship, we've lost our roles. We've lost how to communicate effectively with dogs. Okay? And this is where the trainers and the behaviors come in.
Yeah, that
In a nutshell.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, even with my little dog here, I tend to think that she's the boss, right? I tend to think that she's the boss. I think that, you know, what she wants, I prioritize, right? As opposed to what I need from her that I don't prioritize, right? And I think that, again, is a learned behavior, like something. So I said when I first got her, I said, my dog's never gonna eat table food. Like, she's just gonna eat her food, and she has her own bed. And 5 minutes later, she's in my bed. She's eating the food from my plate, you know, and I'm just like, and she's expecting it now, you know. She's like,
but that's you.
but that's
your
me.
fault.
That's my fault. Like, I literally introduced it to her. So before I introduced it, she didn't know anything about it, right? So I would cook, she would go on about her business. You know, now I'm cooking and she's like, I bet you got something for two, right? Like, so, right? So, and you could tell, like, her attitude changed, right? It's like, I'm the boss. Like, you're not the boss anymore. So how do I become the boss again?
So we have to realize how it starts, the pack, okay? So we put our dogs unknowingly in positions of authority, and then we expect them to listen to us.
Yes.
Really quick example. A lady called me with a German short-haired pointer. She rescued the dog. It's about a year old. She says, listen, when I take my dog out, he yells and screams. I said, excuse me? He yells and screams. So I go there. I says, let me see. She opens the door, lets the dog go first. He barks, growls, yipes, so forth and so on. I said, can I try? Sure. I grabbed the leash, cut off the entrance to the door, went out first, led the dog. He was quiet. Oh, you're a dog whisperer. So, you know, what actuality is, when you place anything or anyone in front of you, you're putting in a position of authority. So now that I'm in authority, I have to make a decision.
Yeah.
And that decision is not going to be conclusive with who's behind you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So when you lead the dog, you lead the behavior of the dog.
Okay.
But this is canine psychology, not quote unquote pet training.
Right.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
So if I look at Jade right now and go, girl, you know I'm the boss, right? She thinks I'm the boss?
Well,
Well,
you know, as human beings, we say the eyes are the window of the soul. And if you had dogs for a long time and you notice if you stare at a dog, they move their heads, they cower down. So eye contact for dogs can be a lot. It can be a threat, it can be a warning, it can be a greeting.
yeah.
Okay? So eye contact is essential in the proper communication with your dog.
Yeah.
And you know what I do? I'll wake up when I wake up in the morning,
Uh-huh.
and usually there's one of the dogs next to me, and I'll go over and I'll start petting that dog, and I look right into the dog's eyes, and I say good morning.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just and that the dog's attention is on me,
On you.
They're looking at me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see that? Well, I'm doing it for a reason. I mean, there's a good
Yes.
reason to do it.
Wow.
Where did you? How did you pick up your skills and your knowledge and learn all of this?
Well, this is a long story that stems with my family history.
Uh-huh.
On my father's side, my great-grandfather was a great-great, raised and bred dogs.
Okay.
My grandmother's brothers, both of my great uncles, raised and bred dogs. One of my great uncle's sons raised and bred dogs. So in the family, it was said that I had it. It was like in my blood, right? So I was naturally inclined. And at the age of 5, my grandfather had this big white German Shepherd that we could not feed, right? He would nip it. He would be bitey. And I think it was at Thanksgiving. I was like my mom said I was like 5 years old. I was under the table feeding the dog. And every adult head was under the table. And I was like, what's going on with this kid? and everything started from there.
How about that?
It was a natural inclination. I was always an animal person and dog person in particular.
Yeah.
And those people or types of people tend to do better in this field opposed to someone that, wants a quick hustle, after COVID with all the rescues, everyone wants to be a dog trainer now. And, if you're naturally inclined to something, it's just more fluid.
Yeah.
And the dogs can sense it.
Yeah.
Would do you get people who they'll call and say, it may sound silly, but do they ask you why they want you to help them with their dog who does not look at television? or do you know why some dogs do and some dogs don't?
So in dog behavior, you have a few elements: cause, effect, habit.
Okay.
Dogs are habitual creatures. Okay. Let's take jumping for an example.
Jumping, yeah.
Why do dogs jump?
Uh-huh.
Well, 90% of the problem, or rather the solution, is in the problem. We're this way, they're that way. They can't see our eyes, right? And that's big for dogs, eye contact. So I jump to look in your eyes. So I tell people, when you talk to your dogs, cast your eyes down, initiate the eye contact. And a lot of times, more than not, it stops the jumping altogether or it lessens it dramatically.
Yeah.
And as you increase this habit, then we have no more need to jump.
How about that?
Or correct the bad habit that you ensued by not casting your eyes and making the connection.
Now, Rockwood, I let Rockwood and his brothers out to go to the bathroom because we're lucky enough to have a little area where they can run.
Okay.
And his first thing is, and it's almost like he goes to the door and he has to look. He looks around the area and then he jumps down one step and then he starts barking. Okay. So his thing is to bark.
Okay.
And then the others don't bark. He does. It's almost like he's like the leader.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, he's probably, and we're in a wooded area, so I'm kind of glad he does it because I'm afraid if there's an animal, then he's scared off the animal or, so maybe there's a reason for it.
Maybe he's calling everybody else to safety. He's saying, hey, we're coming outside now. I'm gonna need everybody to just stay back.
There you go.
I have a question for you, Perry, really quickly.
Sure.
In your line of business, are you training other people within your business to do what you do? Is that something that you offer?
I do offer that.
Okay.
But I'm very particular.
Okay.
About a person's natural inclination.
Okay.
And if they come from another training style, to empty their cup. Okay? So, we live in a time now where fact or truth is two verses.
Okay.
A collective reality and an individual reality.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's true.
So I'm more into like the collective reality, the principle of it, not the details, because the details can vary.
Okay.
Breed specific, environment specific, so forth and so on.
Okay.
Well, that's good. It makes sense. I mean, he's the expert. He does what he does the way he does it.
Yeah.
And it would be a little difficult to maybe find that person who's going to, do it the same way or the way you want it done. So.
Well, a quick example: 90% of canine behavior is body language. It's nonverbal.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you grab the leash, what do? Stand there, breathe, see what the dog's going to do first. Don't just go and make the dog do what you want it to do. Let's see what's happening. Let's see the connection. Let it form. Let it build. Let him sniff. You gotta know some canine psychology, right? The dog needs to check you out. He needs to feel comfortable. He wants to sense your energy.
Yeah.
And your energy needs to be like calm.
Yes.
So that static energy.
Yeah.
Then you got a dog doing other kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. I know we gotta go because, what's a realistic expectation for someone who calls you and wants you to change the behavior of a dog? Does it happen in 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, or does it depend?
I would say this: if you're adamant and you follow the instructions, I've gotten calls within an hour. Wow, I was doing this, you told me to stop doing it, and now the dog's doing that. Yeah. Okay, so remember, dogs live in the moment. Their brain is a lot smaller, and their brain capacity is a lot shorter and smaller than ours. Yeah. So you can affect their behavior really quickly if you do the proper things.
Yeah. Okay. Well, his name is Perry Larson, And the name of the business is Behavior and Dog Training LLC. Now, I called you on a particular number. Is that the number?
That's the only number.
That's the only number. And how about you give us that number?
267-428-9309.
One more time.
267-428-9309.
Beautiful.
And really quickly, what areas do you service?
So I service Delaware, PA, Maryland, and New Jersey.
Nice.
How about that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And April would like you to come home, and with her, I want you to come over to my house.
Yes.
And
Got you covered.
I need to learn how to be the boss again because she
Got you
is
covered.
absolutely in charge. Like, absolutely. So, but Perry, thank you so much for coming on the Pet Podcast and giving us this information. And I wish we had more time. So I think what I would love to do is invite you back again because I think that there's essential information that you could actually give to our viewers. And I would love for you to return and give us some more information.
I'm more than happy to come back, and I appreciate you guys for having me.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll continue in just a moment with the Pet Pawcast.
And the boss.
And your boss. This program is all about mutual love.
Mm-hmm.
We say that over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's because we love these animals, and of course they love us. And we do everything we can to give them beautiful homes, protect them, help them grow. Mm-hmm. But this show is really, we want to highlight all the good work that's being done out there in the animal world.
Yes.
And you know, we're going to be able to meet through the Pet Pawcast. We'll visit some of the shelters. We'll visit the people who work every day with these animals.
Yes.
So I found some videos. I thought these videos kind of demonstrated a little bit about what the Pet Pawcast is all about. Okay. So April hasn't seen these yet, but why don't we all take a look at these together? And I want to start with the first one. Okay. Which has to do with finding a forever home. Okay,
Rock is so well behaved. Like
you think so?
He is. He's so well behaved.
He's a good dog.
I'm excited. So guys, just so you know, really quickly, I do have my baby Jade with me right now. She's at the beauty parlor. So you'll see how cute she looks when she gets back.
All right.
All right. What are we looking at?
Okay, so let's take a look at the first one. And again, all I want to say is that this is having to do with a forever home. All right, take a look.
You're not going to have me in here crying, John, right?
All
right.
What you're going to do.
Okay.
Brandy? Is this yours? Is this yours? It is, sweetie. You got yourself a home. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Oh,
so there you go. So that's part of what we do here is to make sure that these dogs find their forever home, and that little dog just found his.
So guys, listen, just in that little clip, right? Like my heart is doing so many different things because I understand what that relationship looks like, right? Between the pets and their forever home situation. They're so happy and so grateful to be rescued from that type of situation. Like it doesn't matter how they got there, the fact that they're in those cages predominantly all day, and then somebody's coming to give them love and hugs and kisses, and they get to do hugs and kisses too. Like that is the reason why the Pet Pawcast exists, guys.
Right.
One of.
Now here's another. Now I take you to a little darker area, and this is when
have me in here crying, y'all.
No, this is when we look. Sometimes dogs get lost. They get out the front door. They get out of the backyard. They're lost, and we see all the postings. But take a look at this video, and this is a little happier ending.
Okay. Weeks missing. Look at how he's crying. Oh my God. Oh, 21 days, John. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, I need some napkins. Hold on. 21 days is
21 days.
It feels like forever.
Yeah, for that family, for the family that lost the dog, it seems like forever. And for that little animal, now we don't know exactly, we say this to each other all the time, we don't know what these animals think and what they feel, but you know right there that that animal is thrilled to be back with his family.
This is one of those moments where I wish that they could talk. So they're like, what'd you do for 21 days? Like, what was your adventures like? Were you happy? Were you sad? Like, did you meet some doggy friends? Like, did y'all go out? Was it cool? Like, I don't know what they were doing for 21 days, but what I saw just now was an opportunity for a family and a dog to reunite, and that was amazing. I like that one, John. That one almost brought me to tears too.
All right, now this one is. I've heard you talk about your Jade, and the Jade is the boss of the house and all this. Now this is. I'll just say this is. It's a dog's time, not the human's time. Okay, so take a look at this.
Let's see what we got. Just like, get off the phone. Hello. Oh. Oh my gosh. Work is over. That's it. The sneak kiss.
Yeah.
It's like, all right already, all right.
There are doggies. There are doggies in our animals.
Listen.
All right. Isn't that nice? Okay.
It was beautiful.
Well,
Listen,
nice.
I'm going to have to come back to the pet podcast with some napkins. This guy.
All right. Now, we're right up on the anniversary of the death of JFK Jr. So JFK Jr. died in a plane crash. And I saw this clip. This is an interview with JFK Jr. And they were asking him about what he remembers as a child, and they really I think they were asking because they wanted to know if he remembered President Kennedy, because remember, the president was killed as JFK Jr. was young. Anyway, take a look at what JFK Jr. remembered. Watch this.
Wow.
What's your earliest memory? Mine, I guess, is 4 years old or something, 5. What's your really early, what you can crystallize a memory?
We had a dog who was named Pushinka, who was given to my father by the premier of Russia, was it Soviet Union at that time, and it was the daughter. Was it? I don't think it. I mean, Khrushchev was a time, but I don't think it was actually from Khrushchev. I think it was head of the parliament, and it was the daughter of the first dog in space, and we trained it to slide down this slide that we had in the back of the White House, and that's sliding the dog down the slide is probably my first.
But probably memories of your father are not great.
They're great, but they're not plentiful.
So that's JFK Jr., and he didn't have great memories of his father because he was so young.
Yeah.
But he remembered the dog.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, how long he had the dog and what that relationship is like, but I'm watching like my granddaughter with Jade, and it is blossoming to like the cutest little friendship that they're bonding. And I will say as an older person now, I've had dogs my entire life, and I can't remember a time not wanting to be around a pet, right? They bring us so much joy, so much comfort, right? When you're sad, like they're just, you come home from work, you had a long day, they're super excited. Like
this guy right here, I can't tell you how many, at the end of the day, how many nights he got me through.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure. And they just don't even realize like how important, you know, they really are to us. So maybe they do. Like this is one of those things we talk about, like, right?
Maybe
what
do.
are they thinking and what could they say? I wish they could talk.
All right, so we have a few more, and again, I don't want to go on and on, but but again, it's what the program is all about. Just look at this. It's a short clip, and it's 2 dogs. That's all I'll say. But watch. But watch what happens.
All right.
Watch.
Oh, he's having a dream.
Yeah. Watch. He's checking.
Oh my God. That one did it, John. That one did it. Oh my God, that one did it.
Well, they love each other. They love each other. We love them. They love us, but they love each other.
They do.
Let me go to this, and we have 2 more. I just one is we'll go to actually. I think
look
this
at your
is
baby. Look at your baby.
Look at this one. Look at your little baby.
I love it.
This one is a graphic.
Okay.
I think it's just a still.
Okay.
So take a look. It's a little chart that it's entitled "Why I Bark."
Okay.
Okay, so there you go. So why do dogs bark? We're always curious. Mm-hmm. So there it is. 1% is because there's actual danger. Mm-hmm. Right? 9% because we took too long to throw the ball. 15% are delivery people or neighbors daring to exist. And the 75% is absolutely no reason whatsoever.
I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
Look, and we'll finish this up. I just thought we've been to shelters. We see these dogs in their cages.
Yeah.
And we so want them to be adopted.
Yeah.
But sometimes it takes a little creativity. So this is a dog who decided to market himself. Take a look.
He tries. Not playing chess with the kids. And making the bed. I love it.
All right.
I think we need him for our sales and marketing team here over at DETV. Please and thank you. That was amazing.
All right, so all of that was a round and about way of saying this is why we do this show. This is why we do the Pet Pawcast. And so happy to be with you, April.
Oh, God. Thank you, John, for having me. I'm listen, this is a match made in heaven here.
Yeah.
Like, I'm absolutely grateful.
Well, we know, there were 2 little short things, but I know we're running long on time. But maybe, if it's possible for Ivan and Dennis to maybe pull up with this most perfect dog. I know I said it would be the last one, but is it possible to do the most perfect dog? If not, I'll close it out.
Do you ever just look at your pet and think, this is the most perfect thing that I've ever seen? in my entire life.
That's April. That's April talking to Jade.
I was going to say, time out. Let me put a disclaimer. That looks just like my Jady babe.
It does.
It does.
And that's why I popped it up at the end, because I thought it looked just like
Oh
Jade.
my goodness. When you guys see
All right.
her later, you're going to go, oh. She looks exactly like my dog.
All right, we have a lot more coming your way on the Pet Pawcast. And April, I thank you so much for being with us.
We'll be back.